All right, now we have the markets up. The NASDAQ has gained back most of what it lost yesterday, and the Dow is just a smidget under 40,000. Now we had the PPI report come out, wholesale inflation, and that actually went up. And this is the third or fourth consecutive report that showed wholesale inflation is increasing. Now these numbers went up at the fastest pace in 15 months, and last month's report was actually revised higher. So between yesterday's CPI report and today's PPI report, this is a mixed bag, and I'm going to lean into the corner that the Fed, they're not going to be able to cut rates anytime this year. Now the banks, the media, and the Wall Street talking heads, they believe that there will be a rate cut this year. But again, we'll see. And in my belief, oil is not going to allow them to do that. And right now we have WTI oil up 60 cents. Now, earlier this morning, oil was up $1, and we're firmly over $83 a barrel. And Brent crude sitting at 86. Now, gold and silver and most of the commodities, the ag commodities, they pulled back after their spike yesterday. Now, we had some of the big banks report their earnings this morning, and it was a mixed bag. And we had earnings from Citigroup, JP Chase, and Wells Fargo. Now, all three of these stocks were near 52-week highs yesterday, and they're down pretty modestly today. Citigroup is down more than 3%. Wells Fargo, they're taking it on the chin, and they're down more than 7%. And JP Chase, who came in with a big 2Q revenue beat, they're down 2%. And we're going to have a ton of earnings next week. Now, we had the consumer sentiment come out, and that fell to an 8-month low. And that's on worries of higher prices, inflation. The U.S. consumer is still feeling it. And in my opinion, consumer sentiment is going to continue to trend down. The inflation that we're seeing on the street, feet on your street inflation, that's not going down, regardless of what the Fed, what they're printing. The actual inflation by the little guys on the street, that's not going down. That's going up, and you're going to see consumer sentiment continue to tank. And we're going to be talking about off-the-wall numbers come this fall, this winter, because once they open the floodgates with these layoffs, with the regional banking crisis, with the eviction crisis, with the bankruptcy crisis, with the credit card debt crisis, and a beginning foreclosure crisis, you're going to see metrics like this tank. This quick stock market commentary, please like and subscribe.